that? I don't know.
Can't be changed. Because you're natural disaster cannot be changed. There will always be natural disaster.
You can't change, but they must say get rid of labor right then, because of the labor right. Every time we face a significant problem,
Disaster, the labor right
government, COVID, burial, Melissa.
You know what?
And you know why? I'm gonna tell you why.
Can
I answer this, RT? You know why? If you want to know why God has always placed Jamaica Labour Party, just look at what happened with dengue and chikungunya. It took under the PNP government, it took 80% of Jamaica. 80% of Jamaica got chikungunya and dengue. Just look at that fact. When Ivan came, who was in power? What happened? The PNP, they can't handle simple things. So you think God would be so wicked to Jamaican people? So when we are in major crisis, they would put them in government?
When you're in major crisis, labor rights are the best to fix about the country.
The most. What I agree with this thing is the fact that
PNP are the best for wreck it.
But I agree with this thing and the fact that the Android Prime Minister.
It's just that
you know the most
take a bit of time before them can fix about the country.
But you know the most heartbreaking thing, RT, and I brace myself to accept it, that when everything is said and done, they will be voted back into power and they will do the thing over and over again. Like, I don't think the cycle will ever end, because I don't know why the Jamaican people are apologists to the PNP government. I don't know why.
Believe me,
I have a safe program.
PNP not a win back for now.
I don't think PNP have positioned themselves to win the election anytime soon.
No, they don't have win but the election.
They don't have the imagination of the youth, and the youth of the future. So I'm going to see that happen anytime soon.
I have a statement to make real quick. I believe that the solution to the problem, because I love to find solution to problems, the solution to the problem is basically to see how best they can change the mindset of the next generation. Because if it's going to be something that is fixed, it's not going to fix with old people, obviously, because they've done bread in their own way, set in their own ways already. But when it comes on to the educational system and just everything, everybody just need to be on this unity. Like the kids, them need to stop being, as I stated before, bad mind. The kids, the people need to stop being, filled with them gossipist type of mentality and all of these things. Everybody just needs to start moving a little bit more organized and civilized.
All right.
So it's going to solve.
Would you say changing the guy first may ever come by your ground now? Would you say them for changing their mindset? Okay, that's a solution. But you have to go look deeper into the solution, because the PMP, them a head start with we already. Them also already have the propaganda chain and negative the population. While we speak, is the PMP behavior make me already here, because everything in this time is political, and them already changing the mindset of the generation before even the time come here. So that is what the PMP I use, and the people them not listen to me because I what them believe. So we have to find a different solution.
Yeah, just to kind of answer that right now, what I want to also elaborate on is with Trump, the way how I see how programming, like mindset programming and stuff like that, even come out with Trump, I see that it has a lot to it. It's a similar thing that is going on in Jamaica with the JLP party. You see, who can control the media? They're the one who can push their own agenda. So when it comes on to even if them can figure out, if the JLP people them can figure out how to get more people to do podcasts, things that people would more likely to watch.
But the media is against the Labour Party, because Andrew knows
exactly.
His style different.
And that is the reason why this is going on, because PMP have control of the media itself. Who controls the media controls the narrative.
But it
can identify a switch, can identify a switch when we see in terms of the global, the landscape of Jamaica, right? Let me just brief through. It's like the standard of living in Jamaica has risen tremendously, right? we're coming from a no social media era to a social media era. Why? So the standard of living has risen high, right? So a youth grew up in him house and him says mommy and daddy are die-hearted PMP and that them stand for all of them life. Him evaluate the situation when he see a go and around him socially. And him say mommy and daddy are dead with poverty and all them talk about them are comrade. Right? So it's up to me now as that individual to make that switch in my household. And so him go against the grain, him go against the latter, him become the salmon, him swim upstream and him both and him decide say him a JLP, right? Him a go try. And then him see the tangibility. So it's not as instantaneous as how we would have wanted it to be, but it's gradual where because we can't deny the fact that they held government for 4 consecutive terms or 3, so them have them mole, them have them stronghold in the society. But there is a switch. They use them and make an evaluation at the state. So the more the perspective is viewed that the standard of living is being risen, people are obviously say, oh, because me I make a right choice. Why at 26 me I drive a Mark X, but my daddy way staunch labor right, he not even staunch PMP, he not even have a car, but my mother way a staunch PMP, he not even have a car. So they use them and make a decision based upon that. And that's why
that's true, you're right. And that's what with the last election. But you have to understand, while the youths them are do that, there's a narrative that shrink them. And now that the disaster come, the PMP them get more equipment to carry another narrative for use now. And America back them with some pitney one views by saying a digital platform and the Prime Minister sell them out. While me only the right here, so I say Andrew go get him 3rd term, we have 100 in 4th term, 100,000 of people they roll in the media say, do not give the Prime Minister the money, him a thief. Everybody has said, Lord God didn't get so much money now, look what am I going to do with it? While I call in Jamaica now to find out if the people them are right, me I hear say in a corner, as in accidentally me I hear people say, the Prime Minister, this bring judgment upon we, look what Labour right do now. See it? No, gotta beat them. No, you see, Father gotta have to beat them because I'll be a wickedness. No, all of these narrative against the Prime Minister are outdrawn the goodness. That is a problem.
Somebody wants to pay for a reading, RT. Looking at
no, it's not the time for it. We're doing politics.
To everybody. You know me, I was still. Hold on a minute. Just the people who are spread them narrative there. I'm going to tell you this RT. But that's not going to say, because I'm with the team now and tell you. Just them are the people who we beat them out. We beat them out on the media in the politics time. And you see, true, we are pre some different things. So that's all them sit down on the media and do. You have an old woman when you Mama Sassy or which one. The woman says she fast and pray for 12 days straight for the storm come at Jamaica because Andrew always win. And the woman a PMP, the whole of them cock up over them life. You have one when you Mama Frog, one big 40 gut woman. Set a fast and pray for 3 months. This time come lit down Jamaica because Andrew always win. So what kind of crosses them, the brother? I do some PMP crosses them, me G. I'm not telling a lie, you see me? And them some old time big man when they man no want them a pause. Like Andrew Onis put them in a man no want them a pause. Me I tell you, them a cuss Andrew Onis and a chat all type of shit, my bro.
So let me ask you something funny. If that's the messaging coming from the PNP, how that I gonna help them?
They must stay in a position for the next 500 years.
Exactly, that's not gonna help them.
No, I'm not gonna say help them. I'm not gonna say help them because listen to me. Even and that is why I'm gonna continue with it because it helped them from 13 to 28. So you can never tell the PMP say no help them. You so far with them. Okay, mate.
And him a look on revisionism and
this time now, bro. I don't know, and I really this big up on the self thing. I don't really come up and say, you know, we really a plan one thing. Tomorrow we are try. You see that we are going to St. Elizabeth or Black River. You see me? We are trying to get some people on the ground.
I try to get some people on the ground for help. You see me? So we are going down there to get some help because I think the government said they want more man strength on the ground. You see me? So me and Mato, we form up one team. We are trying to do. We are trying to come off our internet. Sit down.
Follow him, guys. Follow him.
Because Prime Minister all type of shit. You see me?
Exactly. And we don't cut to know. It's just that some of them don't want to work. They want unsold. And that is another thing again too. The unsold.
I say that. Hold on a moment. You see, if the storm did leak, which part the entire Jamaica, all of we would have need help. You see me? So God made the storm leak. We out of the inner Jamaica, so 90% of Jamaica still alright. So why someone we can't go help the people and brother and sister them need help?
Yeah man, I agree with that. Big up with that. Love and kindness. Yeah man, agree.
You see the time we sit down on the internet and just a cuss Andrew Holness and I show them everything for Andrew Holness. A time for we come together and go help the people them bro. You see me? The people need help.
We are saying, but we only need to get away of course. But you're right, that we are saying.
That is so.
Government alone. And that tomorrow morning. Yeah, tomorrow morning, me and Mato, we know the trade to certain levels. So, with the government say them can't get to the house them as yet. So, them most of the place, them don't know, so them not get into St. Elizabeth yet, you know. I know them not get on the ground, they not get on them, enough part of Westmoreland, them not get in.
Yeah, because remember the road, we know the road good and the road.
Yeah, so I want some niggas with power song sitting down and go down to go help the people them on the ground, bro. I want to know, bro, support it happen to we who don't need help, you know, brother.
Yeah, guys, follow him. Listen, come live and want to donate. Follow him. So we can see what I want.
So we need the people. Some of us are being on the place.
So we need to go help the people and because we were there right now, we're alright. So if we can go give a helping hand, help build back some house top, help clear the road, the chainsaw.
Yeah, because
the government say need it. Them things they say the government need it.
Right. Andrew Holness alone cannot do it. And them are blaming for everything.
People have to push out.
Right, I'm showing you something. I'm showing you something. I'm telling you about the politics thing. Listen to me. RT, Navi, and who over here, 100 for life for telling you. Don't make them trick on you, please. You see these municipalities, you see before, I told enough Jamaicans, them don't listen. So these municipalities controlled by PMP, you know, go redo back and look over back in our thing. But dig up back and look, all of those municipalities has been missing millions from before election. Try know that, you know, me can call them out, you know, KCC, send cash.
Yeah, man, because of them in the power. Bombo clan, we forgot the part there.
Yes. Said place which part down Westmoreland, we want to see Ian, we name Ian, where the lion man name come out and a cuss about mom. Remember, so that is a PMP. That is a PMP dominated municipality, so where money there? If them say money buy vote, who for use the money and buy vote? Now, who control the municipality? But through Jamaican people, them so done to politics. Them the people, them that strict them. And come telling the foolishness that anyone
I know, Mr. Sundan. You are trying to say, hey, hold on, take time, let me translate it. Don't let me mix up. So you are trying to say, because of them around the local government. So you are trying to say, the money where they will have to fix and help the community, them so much believe them with that win they use it?
Yes, because I can tell you, listen to RT, facts, not fiction. You see, in the election, me have a video with a nigga we are St. Thomas with a Westmoreland check saying just getting money for vote. Westmoreland municipality ma upon the check where Westmoreland municipality check I do a St. Thomas.
So true. There's a lot of
them. So me assure you say, brother, them for stop come with them foolish cause Andrew Holness have sense. Money I miss no tight so long why we have got more taxpayers money going on. You don't thief millions.
Right. So you know what you tell me now? You know you tell me now, son? That's a cause problem. You know why it's a cause problem, son? Because if I saw it go, they about tell me a lie. And
blame Andrew Holness for everything. They need to leave the man alone.
So, why do you think the government had to take $400 million to help with the hurricane preparation? The municipalities had no money. You have you had Julian Robinson, the sitting councillor for his division is the mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew, and he came to Parliament telling Miss Holness and the Parliament say the people of Southeast, the people of his constituency are asking for the drains. The mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew is your sitting councillor. The mayor, the municipality is responsible for the cleaning of drains in the parish. The municipality is responsible for the billboards, all of them things there. The road for sweep, the sidewalk for paint, that is the municipality.
That is why Jamaica did full of so much PMP in the election. Everywhere, me see orange, me see flag, me see big TV, me see flag, me see big TV, me see flag,
right.
TV.
Yeah.
When we did a campaign.
So when Julian Robinson came to Parliament, stood up after Mati Samuda spoke. Remember, Mati Samuda is the Minister of Environment, and he was speaking in the capacity of Desmond McKenzie, right? Which is the local government minister, right? Why are you asking Mati Samuda about drain? Why are you taking the drainage problem to the Parliament when the sitting councillor in one of your division is the mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew? You have somebody like Ian Ailes coming to the Parliament to talk about drainage cleaning again. The Westmoreland municipality is all PNP. 3 MPs are all PNP in Westmoreland. But because the people don't know the role of government and don't know the role of the different government entities, they can say anything and they can make any amount of noise they want.
Yeah, and the PMP control Westmoreland municipality for the past almost 3 years now. And next thing me I gonna say RT, you know, I want to make them a ball and you all this outsmart them, you know, no MP now get the money to fix the road again. The money then are going on the MP and again, you see it, so Andrew only outsmart them before them even come in a Parliament. So when they come in a Parliament now, them find out say it's not like one time when them could have creep. So I think them have to get up now and do a cuss and tell lie because them now get the wagga and then unlike one time. You hear me tell her? This Andrew is the man the smartest man, no Prime Minister before RT. Are you older than me? Ever you a Prime Minister insure the country?
No.
Andrew is the first man in the history of them thing there, bro. You see me?
And that's why I want him and stop tear him down.
Yeah, but here's the thing, RT. Let me show you something of the PMP did. Let me tell you what the PMP is doing, right? Why you think they don't want Miss Holness to sit in that chair? That is their problem. Their biggest stop to the propaganda machine is Miss Holness sitting in that parliamentary chair. That is why they came to Parliament.
Why?
Because she's not going to allow them to come into Parliament and say anything and break the rules of the standing orders. Their problem is Miss Holness and Warmington, because Miss Holness is the head of the CDA funds. So no MP can come say, oh, them not get the money because they don't see a judgment. The people that talk about Miss Holness rule, you guys just are uneducated, and that's just a fact. You people are uneducated and you guys don't know anything. That is the only reason why you're going to say that Miss Holness is rude to them. You're supposed to follow the standing orders. The standing order says you have 5 minutes to ask a question related to what the minister is saying. You have that dunce one from down by St. Mary. The same people of St. Mary must be embarrassed. How are you going to ask the Minister of Water about National Works Agency when the person for National Work Agency is Nesta Morgan? The PMP themselves don't know anything, but I think that it was orchestrated to say that Miss Holness should resign.
So resign for what?
Resign as the Speaker of the House. That is their problem. So when you hear Mark Golding, every time something happens, he starts a press conference. Right after Parliament ended on Tuesday, they could not flip the narrative, so they start to say that Miss Holness is rude.
Yeah, the way I talk about, I come in and talk about she rude. Oh, she rude. What is this?
As I said,
she rude?
Because she was following the standing orders, that's why she's rude. If somebody tells you to sit down, how is that rude?
Because she upheld the rules of the house.
Okay, now, so she tell him. She tell him in Parliament to sit down.
I think you see, the Parliament that we see today is not the Parliament that it once was in prior to now. Parliament was very chaotic. Just like when Chronic said, 2 politicians in a Parliament are arguing, like a party them a party, right? Brother, so this administration take a stance against the ignorancy, the vulgarity, and the blatant lies that was being spewed in the parliament. Right? So parliament become a place of order, like a court session today. But the PMP, them don't subscribe to that. You get 20 minutes, the governing body get 20 minutes to speak and make a statement.
15 minutes.
15 minutes, yeah, 15 minutes to speak and make a statement. And then the opposition party, them get a 5 minutes to make a statement, right? And then them get a follow-up question, right?
To make a statement, they're not supposed to make statements. You're only supposed to ask questions.
The 5 minutes where them get me at top.
You want to come up
Yeah, but
Them
don't
get
say
a
them
5
they're
minute
supposed to-
first, you know. Them get 5 minutes, 15, then them get
The
a
opposition
5 minutes.
spokesperson on the portfolio that is speaking, they are allowed to talk, and then you have people that come and ask questions. So make a statement, just ask questions pertaining to what the minister was presenting.
Exactly. So them get them 5 minutes. It go as a order. The government body spoke for 15 minutes. That was Matthew Samoud.
Rochelle want to come back up for service, RT.
Yeah. So the governing party spoke for 15 minutes, right? Matthew Samoda. Then the guy, I don't remember his name, he stood up for the opposition party and he spoke for 5 minutes, right? And then when me and Chris Brown, him for ask a question, right? To the member of parliament. And the standing order said the member of parliament is supposed to be in the house, is supposed to be in line with what he's been speaking about. So him now turn up, Chris Brown talk about contractor never get PA, Ray and Tay. So Miss Allness is telling him, say, yo, if you're not aware of the standing orders, because you're a newbie, you're new to the house. She never used the word, I may say, right? Because you're a newcomer, so you don't need to get yourself away with the standing order. You're not supposed to stand up at the house and I make no statement and I make no
I'm right. She's doing it by she's doing it by the books.
She do it by the books. She said,
I'm just say something and jump on people. I beg you please, all who interested in what me I say tomorrow. We are me a matter we are go link up a me pen. So all who interested in the inbox me and me soon go live. You can come over there. Tomorrow we are go. Is either we have a Black River or a center. No one go to one of the places them go help on the ground, do some cleaning up, give the people them one go on the ground go do some help. You see me? So the government need it. Yeah.
Turn it on. You know,
Yes,
say,
brother.
we and Zuma them be a plan to go down Balaclava side and Silo, Arbedem them side because literally the tree them block up the place. So one go there with the chainsaw.
Yeah, man. So we can link up tomorrow, brother. Tomorrow morning we have a link up, bro.
Yeah, earlier morning about 5:30 we say we want push up before sun
But
come out, you know?
yeah, me say tomorrow morning, man, we are link up, man. Just me go inbox you, bro. Me see me follow. Or follow me, dog. Cause me serious, you know, bro. Nigga, people like you who want to hear attack, you know, cause that me a matter I look for, you see me? For people like you, you see me?
We can't depend on the government alone for you do things. We have to help our own people them.
Yeah, man, we want to go on the ground with the people.
True, I love that, true.
You see me? Cause as that me and the government, them say, them want more male strength. Them want more male help strength. So, as you say, at that side, with the Duango part, them say the whole heap of tree them. So, at that me I say, all who have powers and them thing there, I want to link up. We are going to link up on me pen. But me, I'm going to take your number, G, and we will link up on the spot. You see me?
Alright, my boss.
I know say Kimmy get some look of fun, you know, she gets some look of water and something what she say if I want 6 water she can put in one bag and little something and give some.
Every help is a help, my boss. Every help is a help. Everybody put up a hand and help. The country will reach somewhere. We can't just sit down and watch and wait for people to do. We have to help.
For real, and she don't for me, and I put on a quarry each other. It isn't much work. But I asked earlier.
Travis not here, Travis, things on very, like, you know, whole.
People opinion really matter. Only if you got help, that is what matters.
Alright, and also to more want to know, alright, we don't got help, but make sure one news here break. So the US military research team arrived. So the US military did it as well. So, yes, about time. So, they don't have to do. But people, I'm going
You
to
ask
wrap
one
up
question
now.
and I respond to Archie. You ask one question.
Respond, make me wrap up.
You say how we are going to break the cycle. Right? Because you remember you talk about the cycle, what happened with earlier days and then Siaga time.
Yes. That means a little
that cycle, that cycle, how we going to break that cycle is to continue to educate the people. You understand me? Because if we check the ratio, so the older folks them from back then, they never have much access to information and to facts. So now we have to continue to educate the younger folk, the voting populace that is coming on right now, the 25, the 30 coming. Keep them educated on what is going on. Because if you notice, the PMP's tactic has been lies and deception straight across the board. They have not offered Jamaica anything else. Lies and deception. Even the argument about Mrs. Holness just now and people that talk about she rude. So, in order to abide by the rules, you're a bad person. You're rude because you stand up for right and justice and order. So, you have a good platform, bro, and you do well. Continue to educate the people because that's the only way you're gonna break the cycle. All right?
Yeah, I like that what you say, and add to what you say with that whole good thought and good thing. You give me a idea. The government need to launch something with G2K and invest in some platform because the media is against them with a multi-million-dollar platform like where RT have and other social media youths out here. Make some people where we can speak like Navy and you and all of them. Come out and educate the youths and talk about politics and put them on payroll. Okay, everybody look money. And educate the youth them. So I feel like the younger politician youth them can do that and even get IT and money on the side to push the narrative because they need to invest in the media.
RT, that we are doing, but we now money now come in, but that we are doing because even with the conversation where people are trying to
we just have to bring it to them, man.
And we have to drop down all of the lies where them come out with ice. You make a good point. Anything you come out with. You make a good point, even talking about funding and all of that. Funding is good and funding is good. But a lot of us have to make the sacrifice to work without funding because you know what, you see this work and for me and you are all already, but I have children coming up that needs to inherit a Jamaica that they can survive in.
Anything to do with government, when stress take you, we can always remember say them have money, but all we have a point because we have to put the money aside, but we feel like the money will go sweeten the labor. But finish your statement.
We have the younger generation, our children coming up, seeing where from we get them or we have been striving to create a better future for them. This is also one way. Yeah, we are working to provide maybe a house or a piece of land for left give them, but you left them a piece of land in a Jamaica that has no value, value them. So you see, this is our civic duty to have national pride and strive to see that Jamaica stand on good footing and continue to stand on good footing. But the funding part very necessary. Hopefully it can come true. Especially we have to relax that thought, especially in a crisis time like this, because it will take a lot of money to bring Jamaica back to a certain standard. So,
but Travis, I never once come out here and worry about the rebuild, I don't have a problem with the rebuild. If Jamaica go rebuild back, if we are go forward, that's never my problem. My problem is after the rebuild, then you're going to do the labor right that. You're going lick them for them kindness. So them start to show that ungrateful energy. And that is my biggest problem. Because the real bill is a must and the real bill are gonna happen. But remember, say, when good things are going, keep it same way, keep it focused.
I gotta have them ungrateful people. You always gotta have ungrateful people, no matter what. Everything you do, you gotta have ungrateful people where you do good and you gotta have some people say, you not do enough.
That's true, and that's why we have to keep it in at the forefront and point out to people say, hey, this happened. And it's not just on social media, in our communities, with our elders who are not tech savvy and are really connected to the social media and have the information at their fingertips, who depend on certain long time media group where we know have an agenda. We have to as grandson and nephews and nieces in some respect, inform these people.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Travis, hold on here, okay. Travis, in a comment here, somebody say, all right, no RT, not with this generation. You see, that's why we election in a problem. Because the people them now look on the fine print as sons as me baby. Because watch this. If you ever say no RT, not in this generation, so why he move at 13 go 28? Make sense.
Very good point. You see, that is complacency, and we can't let complacency sit in because of the information age that actually got us to the 49 in the first place. It's the information age that got us the 35 now, and we have to keep putting the information out there and don't get complacent. You understand me? Complacency is a dangerous thing. So this argument, oh no, not with this generation, everything is good. No, they have fooled people long time and they will continue to fool people. Come on. You have young people.
When you deal with government, you deal with politics, and you deal with people, you gotta look on the numbers,
RT, I ask you a simple question, RT. For people who don't want to look on the numbers, right? If me tell 2 people want truth, and me tell 10 people want lie, which one I truth?
The lie.
Alright. The majority we have information whether it right or it wrong, and the majority rule.
Yes.
Right?
That's a powerful point. 100 lines, that's a powerful point because this theory exists long time that if you tell a lie long enough, it will become true. And if you look at how the PFP is operating and their surrogates, they spend hours, years, months on the media repeating these false arguments, and if people only can hear that, they're going to think that's what is.
Yeah, because
exactly.
Can I quickly make a statement? I had to do my research a little bit because I don't live in Jamaica anymore, but I wanted to know how the population system kind of set up. I realized that around 15 to 65% of the population, that's like the most of the populated, right? So these are considered the working class. And with the working class, we know that the working class tend to be more fixated on like their social media and stuff like that. So if we can build something like, as you can see, it's all about the narrative that is pushed to the public. And it's, as I stated before, it's something that I've seen them do with Trump, because right now it's a bunch of that going on with Trump, right? So what I would suggest, as I stated before, we need to build something that can captivate people's mind into the school. Figure out how we can build like many podcasts, not just one particular podcast, but podcasts that go to different audience, different age groups, and educate people about what's going on in Jamaica and kind of highlight Andrew Oldness, because I do know him personally.
Did you go do some research a while ago?
Yeah, I did a quick research just to.
Well, why you did I do the research? I still think RT did I tell them.
I want to
No, but anyway, you're right.
She did not do research, so she never hear you.
But she missed out the money part.
She never hear you.
She missed out the money part. That's the only part.
But once she continue, don't stop. Finish up. Okay, people in a love with you.
Okay, so what I've realized is that when it comes on to even with Trump within the election, what I knew that super worked is like he had a lot of people, advocates, that was going out into stuff like, as I said before, podcasts. There was, I don't know if you guys know about PBD podcast, even Tucker Carlson.
We know all of that.
Okay, so what they did is they basically intertwine politics into what the agenda that they're trying to push to kind of highlight Trump, right? As you look at Charlie Kirk, what Charlie Kirk used to do, he used to go above and beyond to get in contact with the schools and stuff like that. So if we can figure out a way how, we can have like different pop-up stuff at schools and having, kind of curating the mind of not just only high school students, but college students, because they do seem to take vast majority of the electoral votes. So
good girl, mama. in the realms of the spirit, and even in the realms where you don't know, the only thing work with my people is cash. When it comes to government, see. Let me just tell you.
No, RT, on that matter, that is why the PNP can't believe so them lose, because they did release that cash.
Them did release that cash. I'm being fair. You see, politics just fed up. Just fed up. Them did release that cash, and guess what? Who accept it? The one them will look a bit down in the countryside. The one them will look a bit not to town recognized. And guess what? Me not be a hypocrite. It release in a town too, but don't take it and smile and still vote. I just saw the people in mindset. So the bottom line is the thing where we need to understand. No matter how you campaign and this and that, during the campaign and for election day and the time when you have to vote, you hear a 20% as there. If me not get the money, me not vote.
A fox. You can't deny the fox, RT. You cannot deny it. When it's easy to compromise a Jamaican, easy because he might go just evaluate the situation. He might go say to himself, say, personally, I've never yet met, even though I'm making a road, even though I'm this, personally, like collectively, me a benefit, but on a personal, one-on-one basis, I want PNP come give me 150 grand. You understand? So who me I go vote for? Collectively, you know, me see the road, me see the infrastructure, me see this a bill, me see that, and me see that I go on around me. But when me close my door and I'm me one, I want PNP man knock on my window and say, eh. You understand? So, as it just put you in a dilemma, whether or not with decision you're going to make, and you're more than likely you're going to choose the latter.
You know what? Let me tell you something.
Boss.
Yeah, you know what? Every Jamaican and Labour right and PNP understand this is not stories, facts. Listen me, it's the same goodness we see Aga. Same goodness see Aga do for the people in my name by Andrew. We see them do at Andrew. I see them to them do to Eddie. It's like a spell upon the country, no matter what the truth, but me just tell you the truth is the truth. Look for the fine print. Same thing them do to Eddie. And who them soloed Eddie for? Michael Manley. Where Michael Manley come do? Fuck up the country. Run out the investor.
Everything.
And them me worry about. The only way spend under the Labour Party.
RT, Michael Manley was the man who wanna marry everything though. Rice, you can't buy rice without that. You can't buy sugar without that.
And when Siaga take it from him to Siaga, for that to look a bit at it too. Because money, this is what you want, I want to understand. And this is one of the key important things every Labour right now. People have to know this. The Jamaica Labour Party benefit of Mike and Manley mistake when it come to business investor. A legacy where Michael Manley Lego, when negative, where the Labour right bank on, is that most investor and some investor now invest in a PNP government. Because Manley left a bad taste and reputation in a history ground because he was against America and every business come from America. And when America get to put in the foot in the ground, under Edward Siaga, when Manley win, him said 3 flights a day, go. And every investor pull away from Jamaica and that crushed the economy. Hold on and regret. Hold on. And that's why Manley bowed down. Did you hear in the last half say Manley bowed down to America? Why? Because him run out the investors and the money now coming out the country. Manley bowed down. Too late. Oh no, I do it again. When I do it again, all how me know I'm young, because me just 37. And when them something happen, me a picnic, me read up. Me want to know the truth. Because them the days they I don't aware. I never brain up. So you need to know the truth. That is why I'm calculating and say every time Jamaica go up, Jamaica get back down. We don't know if I salt to salt. I mean, don't know if somebody literally had do it. I don't know what. But it now did it bitter.
The generation. I believe them now want Jamaica to be a first world country still in the RT. Even though we're far from reaching that stage, but believe them now we're there right there. So that's why every time we go for build up, them take go back down.
And let me tell you about the sellout part, political people. The reason why PJ have to sell out Jamaica, because of the manly bad taste in the people in mouth. Nobody never want to come with PJ, no matter how PJ intelligent and PJ intelligent, they never want to invest in a Jamaica. So PJ never say, alright, come and give you this for certified to blood clot. So we not run you out. Look where? That's how we interact to the fact that PJ have to start sell out for certified. Say, okay, I'm not Michael Manley.
Yes, because he must become accommodative now.
To protect peace of the country. I know labor right coming and all investors in
Right, you remember the Prime Minister always a quote when name Lee Kuan Yew when he did talk about Jamaica, right, versus feeble little country. Right? The man said one of the biggest problems with Jamaica have, and if they don't stop it, it will lead the country to decay, is that when one party start bill, the next one vote him out, and then he mash up when he mash up, derail when he derail, and start bill how him feel like he bill, and the cycle just continue.
Somebody says Siago did not say no to Jamaica. Hold on. I don't know if I mistake, I can say Siago, sorry to override you, I threw the comment here, but I don't know if I try to say I make mistake and say Siago, but it's not Siago sell out the country, it's PG. So I don't know what you try to say. I only was rectifying say to manly fuck up the investor ground because nobody don't trust the PMP in order for PG gain back loyalty for the people there. Him have to say take piece of Jamaica. So that means if a man spending money, him know him own it. So it's a way to build back trust and confidence. And if you listen back to all the PJ thing, you used to hear PJ have to say him have to build back the trust and the confidence. And then Siago say, no, I have the vim, the vigor and the vitality. Talk to me.
Fox RT, can you say it no truth?
Fox.
Fox. Because if a man has...
Me not cut you. RT, me not cut you, but if somebody has say, on a PNP platform, say, Andrew get 24 billion from catastrophe ban, and the country is like $16 billion damage. He might put the rest in his pocket. Somebody on PNP platform.
And he might put it in a mind too. And he might put it in a fear too. And do all the way too. You see the thing is, that's the thing when me talk about. And it make me outside. Finish the way.
I'll go find them people. No, you can't take the floor, man.
Yeah, but my brother. Why we have a divide, Jamaica? Why? In the first place, why? Because of what? Color? Is that we should have an argument when the leader not do what him for do. We shouldn't have a problem because the leader do what him do. We have fine issue. Jamaica democracy is strong. That's why it balance up back so much. But it's too strong with the wrong set of people. We are balanced. So when the Democratic is strong in them the high election day, you get flip country mash up. That is why you see most country turn communist and a one-side thing. And that is why the PMP them fight it. Hold on, because in the PMP them blood. So them not like Lego power because for them bloodline is to be communist. And let me tell you this and close my show. 2 more minutes, everybody have a closing statement. It's because of PMP make we blood clot suffer so. Because PMP set we back 50 blood clot years under Michael Manley. Because America did have to put whole heap of embargo power away and lock enough doors power away. Because Michael Manley decided to fuck off with America. And now the bomber will have to come bow down. And then you people get over here and talk about one Michael Manley. When Michael Manley put chain, we couldn't suffer so. When Michael Manley put him personal feelings in a politics. Because him have a problem with America. Educate on yourself. That's the only way Jamaican people can open.
It is there for us to read and learn, you know. It is there for us to read and learn.
Yeah, I'm saying my little piece. And there's that they don't really make no drastic change from the Michael Manley mindset, you know, if you check the levels. Because if you check this even more recently, their utterances is that they might try to take stands against everybody or everything. They want stands against Israel. The Prime Minister shouldn't walk out. The Prime Minister against America. So it's not like they make no form of materialistic change.
They're still in there.
They still invest in other mindset. They like them feel like
you have a strong point there, so.
yeah, like them feel like a little Jamaica.
All Venezuela and them look at something there, you're right.
In all Venezuela, them ready to go against everybody and them want stop import.
Yeah, but you cannot fight against America. Brother, let me show you something. You know the PMP them need to do confess. You know say if the PMP come out and confess Jamaica will have better if them realize to see that is them CM1 fuck up Jamaica, is the PMP the weapon that farm against Jamaica, and for them party make America never want look at we, and if them a come with that same narrative I come talk about them something there, it a go cast be an issue. Why are you gonna talk about the P people? Why are you going to talk about the V people? Why are you going to talk about we love all people but we broke out hungry, we are billion a better ourselves. Stop blood clot along people pan we. We fight with one hungry battle. You know a problem. And you know and get rid of. It name not love for the people name on a call. Only for Bill man.
Can't tell the diated PNP them that. Cause them so diated, them blind. Them blind to the real truth.
Friend, them blind, them want to fight big bad America. Imagine little Jamaica take stands against geopolitical fight, a war that we not have a shows this in a way they say.
Against a first world country, yes. With a way behind.
Them want argue all less to walk out a UN meeting and make a stands because me and Motley have fear stands. What is Andrew Holness stands? And Ray
I'm going to ask a question. And I want you to be honest. I don't know why I tell a lie. We're not disrespect anyone. But if the truth are going to pinch, the truth have to pinch. And then why you correct me, you know, because we are getting Joan to Caesar. I calculate the PMP party, the cabinet. And when I look at it, I rule that, as I said, unprofessional and uneducated. Why? For every portfolio and corrupt places, even put away the Prime Minister, nobody else don't make sense. We're talking at the opposition part. In the opposition part, put away the opposition leader, nobody else don't make sense. Not even him neither.
So true.
What kind of Jamaica? What kind of Jamaica we gonna get from that? But PJ did bright. And PG cabinet did bright. Philip a bright boy. Omar a bright boy. Be bright. Bad to bad. PG cabinet bright. I'm not saying you can't give. The people who not have so bright a chance. No, not in this time. Opposition of Uno. You can have a prime minister we have, but opposition of Uno. So what I said.
One man me seen a PMP who have said, but at times him talk things when it make sense.
And you don't make sense neither, because I can't say you are Damon Crawford yourself that as a labor right too. Maybe this last year. No, because you don't make sense neither, because the type of terror me you say for you there as a big labor right.
I was what he go for.
I was say you don't make sense for PMP not your blood. I your blood attack.
I was what you go for, brother. Me not tell you no lie.
I your blood attack. Talk through your blood. We are listening. Talk.
Just that him joke around with a lot of things, you know, but him have a lot of understanding towards the country. But him joke around with a lot of things.
One, the main problem is him chat too much. Same thing like Bruce Golding. And I think people learn. Damon mouth is the biggest issue in our politics. You cannot be a prime minister if your mouth so loose. So that kill him. Any day Jamaican people take him up, turn him in a prime minister, they would have been crazy as fucking hell. Because, come on, you're crazy.
Want somebody and she stepped on and it was Lisa, Anna.
Well, she never really made a sense neither still, you know. I feel
but she more better than...
It's just that, well, man, it's just that the generation that want to fuck off a Lisa, so they will vote her and think they can get it.
Can I say something, RT? How do you guys measure Lisa's credibility as it comes on to her being a political figure? Like, what impact has she made in her constituency? What has she done in her constituency?
No, she could have been a power.
I want this person as a leader.
She could have been a puppet just to put them in a power and then they can fuck up the country as usual. So she was the right puppet to bring them in a power and fuck up the country as usual. Just like Portia, Mama P. It's an all-time tragedy.
Them use her as a puppet for true. Them use Lisa as a puppet for true. Because them see say she have the people them, so them never try use she for try win back. And then mash up and then take her down to mash up the country.
Many times we try to evaluate the People's National Party because as much as it state in the election period, you know, RT, would I like to have a peace of mind for no say. As much as me as a labor right, if PMP win, me can go on my bed, go sleep and wake up, alright. You understand, RT? The alternative is viable.
Yeah, but honest. But when PMP win, me not give them a bad name. When PMP win, you still can't get bed and sleep at night. See, me not lie.
No, you can't sleep. No, me I use that phrase that we say, boy, if the PMP win, a problem did it. But when you evaluate the situation and evaluate the part, the alternative.
No, I'm telling you what PMP problem, brother, we are trying to say. PMP no share money well, so that will fuck them. Notice every time them in a power, them have money scandal. Smaddy a bust out this because one give one the money and him no share it good and the third man come tell them. So PMP problem in a power is sharing money problem. Remember Portia with the traffic Gora and the money come in and then come tell the labor rights say Portia the traffic Gora a sharing money problem. That a PMP problem. yes. Sharing problem. Somebody has to have problem.
I won't have a problem PMP have, man. But what me say the point we don't try to make is that the alternative for PMP offer viable, right? If it become government, when you look upon them individual for individual, they have to scratch your head and say, boy, because Mark Gold him strike me as you know that little 16-year-old boy they were in the high school still did that piece up themselves and do up themselves and their mother have to change them as big as them be in the pampers. And so Mark Gold in act, he act like he not no sense. He don't know if you say.
And when them say we have to wait for the light bill change again, when they say, what did they tell you now?
What, the JPS contract?
Yeah. No man, when they say it will expire.
2027.
It don't look like it will wait so long again.
The negotiation will start this year, man.
This a disaster, yeah?
It will wait so long again.
Auntie, right now, me a woman says she got a town go buy a piece of yam. 1 pound of yam for $1,300. So you just imagine what going to become my next week.
So true, because
everything
those
must
are
up
banana.
so the whole of agriculture there now.
Yeah, those are banana for $400 yesterday at town.
So, uno just watch where go on after this because I wish for St. Elizabeth there and Manchester and Centre and mash up.
Yeah, but the people them always make wrong move because what you know, when you raise the price, listen to step. When you raise the price for the banana, the people are gonna flock it. Then uno gonna run out of banana. Then the government have to go import banana. Then we're not going to say the government don't want poor people prosper because food right now. So when we run out of banana and the government try to replace banana, so the government will make $1 million because come up with food banana. So we're going to say the government will let you food banana. Hey, you know what, Mr.
Guys, go on our team. Because the government, they might go sell it for $400. And if you balance this system, the government have to go sell it for $100. So they might go say, oh, the government are selling for $100, me I sell it for $400. If you no cause inflation in the economy.